I want to thank y'all for having me down here. Last time I was down here was when the Republican candidates had their town hall meet and greet. And one of the things that I really picked up on really quickly was that there needs to be more of a choice. There needs to be a better choice than just the so-called conservative blue dog Democrat and the conservative Republican. There needs to be somebody who's not going to go up to Washington to try to give our freedoms back but then suppress somebody else's freedoms. We need somebody who's going to go up and give everybody's freedoms back, because we're all adults here. We're all free-thinking people who can make their own decisions. And at the same time, we have to be able to deal with the responsibility of what those decisions end up causing. And we've got a Congress right now, we've got an administration that they're just continually taking more and more from us, saying, well, no, you don't know what you're doing with that. You're not responsible enough to make that decision for yourself. You can't eat that sandwich, you can't smoke that cigarette, or you can't drink that beer. And, my Constitution, I got it in my pocket right here, it doesn't say that the government has the power to restrict what kind of food I can eat, what kind of cigarettes I can smoke. I don't smoke, but if I did, what kind of cigarettes I would smoke. It doesn't say, what kind of beer I can drink, or how much alcohol should be in that beer. One of the things I saw at the Mississippi Libertarian Party convention back in April was that there was a group called Raise Your Pints Mississippi that's trying to get out the word about the fact that you can't brew beer that's heavier than a certain amount of alcohol per volume. I didn't even know that we had that kind of restriction here in Mississippi. I mean, that kind of thing is just unfathomable to me, because if I want to brew beer for myself, I shouldn't have to ask the state government or the federal government how much alcohol gets to be. And we've got to get back to principled governance. We've got to get back to running government from the bottom up rather than from the top down. We hear stuff on TV all the time about, actually just last Tuesday, the president was on TV and he said, I'm going to do all these things to try to get you back your money from BP. And oil spills caused all this huge damage to the economy on the Gulf Coast. And he's going to force BP to put money into this separate fund. Well, the first problem is the federal limits on the damages that BP and Transocean have to pay shouldn't have been there in the first place. I think if you want to have the freedom to go and drill wherever you want to, you have the responsibility to pay for the damages that you cause. That's a libertarian concept. You should be responsible for your own act. And so instead of BP and Transocean being responsible for within the scope of the law, you and me, we're having to pay for it. We're having to suffer for it. More taxes that are taken out. And while I admire the fact that Obama wants to make BP and Transocean pay for their share of the damages, the problem is he's going beyond what the law says he can do. He's going beyond what the Constitution says he can do. And we've got to get back to the Constitution. We've got to get back to this, because it's not going to be much longer, I fear, before we'll probably be outlawed to even hold this. And that's something that really scares me. And so the reason why I'm running for Congress, I'm tired of electing and not being heard by my elected representatives. I'm tired of them holding their nose up in there and saying, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. This problem we have in this country, only I qualified to work on. And I don't buy it. I think that we need to have people who are responsible for government, who are willing to put aside their own conveniences, they're willing to put aside their own special interests for the sake of the people that got them. One of the things that I know with Gene, he likes to give people history lessons whenever you ask him a straight question on anything. You know, Gene, what's your position on the oil spill? Oh, well, you know, oil spills have been going on for 60 days now, and you know, BP, they had this. Gene, I wasn't asking you for a history lesson. I can go online. I can find out for myself what's happened. I want to know what your position is on it. I want to know how you feel about it. And I think a lot of the reason why he does that is because he doesn't want you to know how he feels on healthcare, on federal spending, on economic regulation. One of the things that I found out recently, and I've been trying to get more of the word out on, is something that's really troubling to me about Gene's support. There's a bill, H.R. 3438, the Access to Insurance for All Americans Act. It's sponsored by Congressman Issa of California. Gene, on March 18th, co-sponsored the bill. It's a one-page bill, real easy to get through. I suggest you'll all take a look at it. What it would do is create a new program that would open up federal health insurance to all non-federal employees. Well, that sounds like universal health care to me. Now, it doesn't force it, but all they would have to do then, if it passed, is put a line in there saying, now everybody's mandated to do that. Of course, with the health care bill that went through, it's kind of a moot point now. But the important part of that is he supported it. And then not only did he support it, but 4 days later, he came out with a statement saying he's not in favor of universal health care. He's not in favor of new programs. But Gene, you know, just 4 days before that, you said you were. So which is it? And, you know, whether you support the health care bill, whether you don't support it, the point is we need people that are going to be honest with us. They're going to tell us how they feel on the issue because we put him there. We pay his paycheck. We, you know, make sure that he even has a job by voting. So he's responsible to us by saying where he sits on this issue. And that's one of the main reasons why I'm running, because we need somebody who's principled up there who's going to say what they feel, because it's their job to tell you how they feel on something, because you need to know what way they're going to vote on something, how they're going to represent you. And that's why I'm going to beat you on November 2nd. I know there are a lot of people who think that a third-party candidate can never win, but it's gonna happen. I'm gonna need your help with it all. And that's why I'm out here, that's why I'm getting the word out, because more people need to know that there's another person running. Some of the ways that y'all can help tonight: donate $10, $15, $20. Freedom isn't free, and that's certainly the case with my campaign. We need to be able to get more yard signs, get more bumper stickers, put on radio TV ads. We can't do that without money. I've been spending a lot of my own money to try to fund this, and thankfully there have been people who have been contributing to the campaign, but we need a lot more because we've got a Republican candidate who's got over $125,000 sitting there waiting to get spent. Gene's got over $250,000 and wouldn't have to do much to get a lot more money. And so these people are willing to throw a lot of money into this race trying to win. Well, we need to not only throw money in, but we need to throw our voices into this. We need to put up signs. One of the things that y'all can do is go get big rolls of butcher paper. Put up big signs, you know, who is Tim Hampton? You know, timhampton.com for freedom, things like that. Put them up in places where lots of people are going to see it. Get creative. One of the things that I did when I was running my computer company is I put up flyers on the inside door of bathroom stalls because I knew I had a captive audience. Guess what? I got business from people seeing that sign and saying, "You're the guy who had the sign up in the bathroom stall, weren't you?" Yeah. And you know, do whatever it takes to get it into people's heads that there is another choice. There is a person who's going to go up there not just to you know, give you your freedoms back, but give them their freedoms back as well.